What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to level 4 of the Protoss campaign, and we are on the hunt for Tassadar, who is a hero of the Protoss that was originally sent to go and clear out the Zerg infestation, which is why the Protoss was seen in the Terran campaign, especially in level 9 when Sarah Kerrigan got captured by the Zerg. So now we are actually going to go out looking for him and bring him to justice for his apparent crimes. Our latest unit is the High Templar, which is a support unit for the Protoss. An incredibly powerful support unit if you use it correctly, because it's got what we call Psionic Storm. Now, Psionic Storm is quite the force to be reckoned with, and you will find out just why in a minute, as soon as this little guy goes away. So what I did was I wanted to get an idea of where they were located, and now I'm gonna cast my Psionic Storm and just watch the damage. Bam! Everything in that area is now over and done with. It costs a lot of energy, but the amount of damage that it does is ridiculous, to say the least. So, yes, we didn't clear out all of the Zerglings, but it's not the end of the world. We just need to get through this area and make our way to the top side where Tassadar is located. So we will be making use of this High Templar of ours as much as we can, and as it has energy for us to spend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an idea again of where all of these Zerglings are located. No need to really waste our Zealot shields on... There we go. That should be enough. Hopefully we got them all this time. Don't need to waste all of our shields in trying to knock down everything. And yeah, this one is gonna go down quickly. Might cost us another zealot, but there we go. So as soon as we have made our way to the top side, we will have access to buildings and units again. For now, we need to make these couple of guys that we have work. Okay, so far so good. Most of this area is going to be a clear way, and as soon as we get to the top side, all of these passages are going to be blocked. So that needs to be kept in mind, as it's not going to be a quickly get Tassadar and escort him back to the beacon kind of mission. It's going to take a little bit more time than that. So all of these areas that are now cleared are going to be completely blocked off. No more energy to use now. It's 150 energy usually for the Psionic Storm, so usually you want to have a couple more High Templar than what we currently have. We have higher ground advantage. There we go. Almost there, almost there. Now, Tassadar is also a High Templar unit, which means we're gonna have more Psionic Storms to make use of. But on top of it all, with the High Templar, we have access to another unit that we are definitely going to make use of as well. I think we have made it through now. Higher ground advantage. Let's just get away. Oi, Dragoons, why are you guys not attacking? There we go. Sheesh. Okay, we've made it. Made it to the base. Located right over here. There we go. And what do you know? It's Mighty Jim Raynor.
Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Aiur to stand trial.
Arrest me? Aiur burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal, and I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Aiur. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Cerberus. Once we have won, I shall submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
Okay, so a little bit of lore related to the Protoss. The Dark Templar, which you saw in level 9, or not level 9, level 8 of the Zerg campaign, are the very Dark Templar that they are speaking about, and these guys are considered to be the most unholy of unholy creatures in Protoss society, and there is a whole story behind that as well. Now, Zeratul is one of the leaders of the Dark Templar, not the leader, but one of them, a very respected Dark Templar hero. And basically, in short, what makes the Dark Templar so special is that, first of all, they have severed themselves from the Kala, which is like the Protoss religion. The Zealots, for example, you can see the long hair that they have at the back. That is part of the connection to the Kala. And the Dark Templar, due to reasons of the past, severed themselves from it, which is pretty bad, to say the least. Now, ever since then, you know, there's been a hunt for the Dark Templar. They've been exiled from Aiur thousands of years ago, but it so happens that their dark energies are the only ones that can do harm to the Cerebrates and the Overmind, which is why they are so valued at this point in the game. So, yeah, again, getting to the storyline of this game, it is really, really worth it. Now, having Tassadar on our side means that we have access to Hallucination as well. High Templar have that. Hallucination is just a nice scouting ability and also a nice way to see what you are dealing with regards to your opponent's units and where they are located, and generally things like that. So, hallucinations we are going to be using for this round. We are, like, for an example, a good hallucination would be someone like Jim Raynor. Because, first of all, stronger hallucination. Secondly, pretty fast-moving unit. So, he's gonna move through. We're gonna get an idea of where all of their stuff is located. Yeah, we see there's a bunch of Zerglings over there. Oh yeah, it should be noted they're not very durable hallucinations. They die pretty quickly. Okay, another group.
This is Jimmy.
And, oh, well, that one died quicker. Means that we will be moving through the middle side. Also, another thing, we have access to one of the strongest units in the Protoss campaign, and that is not the Protoss campaign, the Protoss arsenal, and that is an Archon. Now, an Archon has got minimal life. However, what makes an Archon so powerful is the massive amounts of shields that it's got. But on top of it all, it does a ton of damage. Now, before we move over into getting Archons, we are going to make use of all of the Psionic Storm that we have so that we can just clear the route for ourselves. Having a couple of these guys is going to be a good idea. So let's see about clearing out some of these Zerglings. You saw how quickly they disposed of them anyways. Let's see, where are those Zerglings? Ah, there we go. And ta-da! Bye-bye! See ya! Keep Jim Raynor here on the top side. And other than that, we are not going to invest too much into the highest of tech. We only have this mineral patch, and all we have to do is get Tassadar and Raynor here to the beacon at the bottom. So instead, we will be building just a couple of defenses to keep our bases going, and just build units like Dragoons and Zealots in order to steamroll through what they have, and using the High Templar in between to just make our life a little bit easier. Okay, so the base is saturated. Probably build some defenses on this side as well. Let's go for another run with a High Templar. We are going to be investing in High Templar though, so that we can have a couple of Archons. The Archons also do splash damage, which is really, really cool to say the least. So if you have clumped up Zerglings and clumped up units, which Zerg generally has, they do damage to all of those units. So yeah, definitely make use of Archons as much as you can. Starting. Daisy, you guys are not supposed to be here. What do we have? Oh yeah, there we go. Really? Only one? Could have sworn there were more. Ah, that damned ability. I think we... Yeah, perfect. We got our defenses up and running just in time. Need a lot more dragoons than what we have. That's for sure. Oh man, did that happen? Yeah, we have an annoyance with queens though, so more the reason why you don't want to go for the most expensive units in the game, because queens are going to be striking at us every once in a while, and yeah, losing dragoons, they like to target dragoons, I have to add. Losing dragoons to one-shot kills is super uncool. But anyways, let's make a batch of dragoons. See if we can get 3 out. That should be enough in the meantime. Oh, don't want to lose our high templar. These units are precious. Especially not losing Tassadar. Actually, just keep Rainer with the batch. And get that zealot speed for sure. The only building left for us to get would be the temple archives, and then we are sorted with regards to tech. And we can start investing into archons. Remember these hydralisks over here, so let's see if we can trigger them. Yeah, we'll smoke them for sure. Hold, move, buddies. Yeah, this time we're gonna go for shields instead of armor, so we can benefit from the stronger or more durable archons. Okay, so we remember that there are a bunch of units around here somewhere. Let's see if we can get them to come out and play. Hopefully... there we go. There's another group. And that's how we are going to progress without losing too many units. Yeah, getting those Templar Archive energies. Haha, very, very, very important. You can run through the like all of these groups with just units, but yeah, we're gonna try and minimize that so that we can take care of the defensive structures that we're gonna definitely be coming across. There should be hydralisks here as well. I don't think that one psionic storm kills us though, does it? Yeah, it does actually. What do you know? Okay, now is the perfect time to start investing into getting High Templar for Archons. We only need a couple though. Luckily they're targeting the Zealots. Oh. Anyways, time for us to make use of another hallucination and see what Rainer can find for us. Send out one hallucination, keep the second one at the back, and okay, so I have a bunch of Mutalisks over here. Pass through with this one as well. Okay, lots of Mutalisks and Hydralisks. Okay, this is just peachy. Let's get these units. They're on the backside.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Make use of upgrade complete.
Upgrade. Yeah, sure, we can go for damage. From here on out, we're actually done with the level. Get our units into position. Lots of things to our advantage. The Dragoons combined with damage from the High Templar and the Archons is gonna be really, really, really important now. Perfect, perfect! Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Keep on targeting the Zealots, please. It should be noted, though, that Archons are very high in food supply. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Before we turn these High Templar into Archons, we're gonna see if we can do maximum damage first. That can go as planned, but we did get some damage done, though. Now, yeah, 350 shields plus 33 damage. That is, yeah, like I said, quite a lot. Okay, see about getting the next strike. Where are they? And then just overrun the rest. Okay, Scourges. Get anything here on the top side. See about getting a shot. It's a good hit. Very good hit. Oh, however, we lost that one. That sucked so much. Okay, so what we are gonna do now instead is we're gonna bait a clumped out army and then just use the range against the Hydralisks like that. Make sure that you don't put your own units into that line of fire. Get another strike. That's generally how it is a good idea to play with Protoss. Keep the units like that busy. And then, yeah, that's it.
You have my thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed our way home.
Alright, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the end of level 4 for the Protoss campaign. As you can see, not as much of a challenging level. It's all about your approach and taking it one step at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Refer it to your friends that would like to learn some more about StarCraft 1. And I will see you next time for level 5.